This morning we're going to focus on our basic blocking. That's the workshop for today. Reardon family, how are you doing today? All right, while we wait, let me get it set up. We're going to warm up. We're going to do a lot of work with our arms today. So we're going to work our neck, our shoulders, and our arms. So we're going to go neck exercises. Ready? And hands on our hips. And we'll go hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, yo, sit, go, yodu. Na, dual, set, net, da, sit, yo, sit, go, yodu. And we're going to go arms in. We'll go like elbow swings like this. Ready? And hana, dual, set, net, and back, da, sit, yo, sit, go, yodu. Hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, yo, sit, go, yodu. Let's take this arm, bring it over, and we're going to grab. Hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, and other way. Ready? Hana, dual, set, net, and da, sit. Take this arm, bring it behind. Other one over and pull back gently. Hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, and let's switch. So release and the other arm. Hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, and we'll go a little bit of the trunk twist. So we'll go hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, yo, sit, yo, go, yo, dual, hana, dual, set, net, da, sit, yo, sit, yo, go. You do. Okay. Does our upper body feel pretty warmed up? Thumbs up. Ooh, that works. All right, great. Ready? Chariot. Gimme.
Thank you, sir.
All right, very great. So we're going to start with our basic blocks. I said part one because I don't really know how far we're going to get. And basically the next one, we're just going to leave off where we ended here. So we're going to start with our low block. So everyone, Judy, we're going to just do it stationary from here. And I believe Mrs. Reardon, it's just you and Kayla today, right? Thumbs up if that's it. Sean's coming. Okay, great. So everyone set your hands for a low block. So everyone's looking a little different. Miss Jeff there. And everyone relax. So when we do this, we're going to go into a lot of detail. Miles, I know you're only a yellow belt, so it's okay if you don't get everything, but we're going to work on it a lot. So the blocking hand is going to be by your shoulder, palm up. So everyone bring that one there and make sure your palm is facing the ceiling. So Miles, turn it up like this. And Lucian, let me see. And other one's going to come right in front of your belt like this. So we're going to go a little bit slow. When we go, I want everyone just to move this hand down their arm. So ready, go 1, and back, 2, and back, 3, and back, and 4, and back. Okay, so, and relax. The number one thing we're going to focus on today is using the other arm. So really pulling that arm. The reason we're doing this is the path our block should take. If this arm isn't here, I'm blocking my whole body against an attack by doing this. So now we're going to go 1 to here. Our wrists are going to cross like this. So we'll go 1 to here. And we're making an X. And make sure your wrists are like an X like that. Ready? And go 1. And back, and dual, to here, set, net, da, sit. Miles, I'm impressed you're getting it so far. Mrs. Leduca looks good, and back. Lucian, that's it, ready? Now we're gonna go 1 to here, so everyone go to here, and then 2 is gonna be to flip your wrist and pull, ready, 2. And you wanna make sure that this arm is in front of your leg, so everyone see how it's not off to the side or here, it's right in front of my leg. Ready? So everyone set your hands, and 1, and pull 2. And you can feel a snap by flipping your wrist. Ready? And go 1, and 2. Nice, Lucian, that was really good. Ready? And go 1. Sean, welcome. I didn't see you come in. And Sean, make sure this one's right in front of your belt. And 1, 2, pull. Nice, and Miles, put it right over your front leg. So you're over, yeah, there. Ready? And relax. Okay. I turned a heater on in here because it was really cold, and now it's really hot, so I'm sweating a little bit. All right. So everyone, Now we're gonna go the other way. So just set your hands. Think about this one's right in front of your belt, right in line with your center. And it should be bent a little bit, not straight. So Lucian, bend it just a little bit. There. Make sure this is palm up and just go 1. And palm stays up, this palm stays down. Ready, go 1. And back. And Mrs. Laduca, keep this one pointed a little bit more down. Ready, and go 1. Nice, and back. And 1. And back. And Miles, keep your palm facing your ceiling, okay? There, and 1. And back. And now go 1. And pull 2. Nice, and check. Yeah, Miles, you got it now. Rear ends up looks really good. Mrs. Laduca, you're a little bit off to the side, so put it in front of your leg. Ready? And go 1, 2. And really focus on that other hand. Pull and flip your wrist. Ready? Go 1, 2. And you should feel a snap. Go 1, 2. And 1, 2. And let's relax. Okay, so now we're gonna make it one motion, but still really slow. So when I work with Grandmaster Lee, you don't actually do the block like this. What we're gonna do is a 2 count for now to work on the motion. So when I say hana, it's gonna be 1, 2, snap. Ready? So when I count, we're gonna go do that. Ready? And I'm gonna say it out loud. And hana, 1, 2, snap. And back, and just follow with me, palm up. Lucian, you got it. Bring this one a little bit more in front of your belt. And dual, 1, 2, snap. Kayla, that was really good. Ready, set it. And 1, 2, snap. Nice, Ms. Laduca, that's sharp. And net, 1, 2, snap. And DOS it, 1, 2, snap. Now let's switch sides, so set your hands. Each time focus on the palm up, Miles, definitely for you. Everyone else think with the other hand. Kayla and Sean, just switch your hands for now. Once you did the other one before, ready? And loosen this one's down in front. And hana, 1, 2, snap. And I didn't do a good one that time. This one should move with it a little bit. Ready? And do a 1, 2, snap. Nice, Miles, looking really sharp. And set, 1, 2, snap. And think about the palm up. Net, 1, 2, snap. And DOS it, 1, 2, snap. All right, and let's relax. So now we're going to talk about where our block should be and how far away. So I've mentioned it a couple times, but you want your block to be right in front of your front leg. If I'm doing it in a horse stance, it's here. Front stance, it's here. Any knife hand block in a horse stance would be here, all the same distance. So you want it right in front of your leg in the direction that you're going. Another thing, everyone take your hand, make it like this. This is, I call the Master Edwards because he does this a lot. So you want to put that in front of your leg, the opposite leg, and your hand goes right on top of that. So it's a 1 full distance away from your leg. Can everyone see this? Thumbs up if we can see this. Great. So now we're going to do a low block again. By that count, it'll be a 1, 2, snap, and then make sure it's one hand away. I have a tendency to go a little further out. So think about where your body naturally goes and just try and correct. Ready? And I'll turn this way so everyone can see. And ready? We'll go, actually that doesn't make sense. We'll go this way. And Mrs. Rear and Sean, just switch your hands. And hana, 1, 2, snap. And then take the other hand, check the distance. Ready? And dual, 1, 2, snap. Miles, really good. Put it in front of the leg and set it. And net, 1, 2, snap. Nice, and check the distance, great. And net, 1, 2, snap. Check it, that time I did a good job. And DOS it, 1, 2, snap. And great, Lucian, that was a really good one. And let's switch our hands. Ready, and 1, 2, snap. Check, that time was a little too far away. And set it. And dual, 1, 2, snap. Nice. Sean, that looked really good. And set it. Net, 1, 2, snap. Check. That was too far away. And DOS it. 1, 2, snap. Nice. And check. Lucian, that was it. Bring the other hand tight to the side. I can't really see if it's there in the video. All right, and shake it out. Any questions so far? Raise your hand if we have a question. No? If you don't have a question, thumbs up. Great, okay. So now we're gonna make it full speed, still in our Junbi relaxed stance. Ready? So we're just gonna go one hand. I'm gonna say set, go each time. Ready? So set, and hana. And set your hand. Both your hands. Mrs. Reed a little bit more in front. And dual. And Kayla, is that a loose hand I see? Okay, and set it. I can still see from there. And net. And set it. Das it. Set it. Yo sit. Set Lucian, that was really strong. Set it. Oga. Set it. Yo dual. Miles, that one was really good. Put it in front. And set it. Up. Nice. And Yule. And Tia Laduca, when I said nice, that was directed towards you, okay? Ready? And set it. Other side. And now, hana. Set it. Miles, that one was really good. And dual. Sean, bring the one in front a little bit more. So, and everyone just relax for a second. I know Mrs. Reard, we talk about this a lot, but we have to relax in between the moves. So when I'm setting my hands, Kayla, are you jumping on the couch? Pretend you're in the dojo, okay? Ready? You want to be relaxed here. So you can't really see, I'll come a little bit closer, but my fist is like, it's not totally tight. It's a little bit relaxed to relax my body. This way, when I go, I'm relaxed here, and I squeeze and tighten up at the end. Right, so we'll set our hands, relax, and hana. And set it. Mrs. Reardon, that one looked really good. And we'll go the same side each time. Ready? And dual. Set it. Set. Nice, Lucian. Use both your hands. So bring this one in close. And net. Set it. And das it. Miles, that was it. Set it. Yo sit. Sean, you have to hit it harder, and it'll go. That was better. Sean, I'm going to be on your case a little bit. When you're at home, you have to hit everything hard, and it'll go. Set it. I see you laughing at me, ma'am. And go sit. I count it backwards, and one more. Ready, go. And bar up. All right. Shake it out. So I think what we're going to do is start every block like this. And then if we have, 15 minutes already, enough time, we're gonna move into doing it in a stance. But we're gonna go here. Punch should take a little bit of time because it's a really simple motion. So can everyone see me well from this distance, or should I get closer? I'm good? Okay, I can't really get closer because I'm using a projector. So I can't see everyone if we do that. Okay, so we're gonna, the timing is the same. So everyone bring this arm out. And when I have it here, it's not straight, it's bent a little bit. And it's gonna be right in front of my patch. Ready? So here, I'm gonna go, everyone just walk from this way, keep it facing the same way. I'm going 1, 2. So I'm coming fist to the center, still palm to palm, and then snap. So we'll just go, again, same idea. We'll go 1, and back. And 1, and back. So this one's bent to start, and I'm bending more as I come in. So ready? We'll do this 10 times. Ready? 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. Tia Laduca, that was it. And 4, and back. And Lucian, go a little bit slower. Just follow with me. And 5. We'll only do it 5 times. Ready? This is pretty simple. So my #1 challenge is keeping my elbow in. One time I was training with Grandmaster Burlow like a month ago, and he was like, your punches are really bad, so I was bringing my elbow out to try and get more power. But it's going to be stronger if I just keep my elbow in. Yeah, 4th degree black belt, I worked on middle punch with Grandmaster Burlow. Ready? And I will go 1 to here, and then 2 snap. Ready? And back. Relax it. 1, 2. Nice. And Lucian, you want to turn this one upside down and pull it in. Okay, so this is upside down to start. This is palm down. 1, they're still the same way. 2, flip. And the power comes, yes, from the hip, but right now we're not even using that. We're getting a lot of power just from our wrist flip. That's the key, the push and the pull and flipping the wrist. Ready? So we go 1, 2. And back. Ready? 1, 2. That was it, Lucian. And back. 1, 2. And back. 1, 2. And we'll keep this one out. We'll go 1 here. So the other side, 1 and back, 1 and back, 1 and back, 1 and back. Great. Now we'll go 1, 2. And back. Nice, Sean. That was the strongest move I've seen you do all day. Ready? 1, 2. And Kayla, you want to turn your whole body forward for this so it's a little bit easier. Ready? Go 1, 2. So Kayla, do you see how you're like winding back a little bit? Keep your body square to the camera, to the front. Ready? And go 1, 2. Nice, Miles. That was really strong. Make sure your thumb is over here. Do you see where mine is? There. Ready? Nice. And go 1, 2. And back. Go 1, 2. And shake it out. Okay, so it's easy to do it like this speed, but when you go faster, it'd be really easy to go back to whatever we were doing before. So I'm gonna just count, but do it just that speed. You should feel a snap if you're wearing the uniform, which everyone is. You should feel a snap in your uniform with the push and the pull. It's really not this arm that's getting the power, it's the other one driving your hip forward. That's what it does. Okay, so we'll go one side, then the other side when I count. We'll do, I think, about 10. Ready? And put up. 1, 2, snap. And relax it. Do a 1, 2, snap. And set. 1, 2, snap. Nice. And Kayla, wait a little bit longer before you pull. So still bring it out and pull, push and pull at the same time. Ready? And set. 1, 2, snap. That was better. Net. 1, 2, snap. And toss it. 1, 2, snap. And Tia Laduca, your elbow's coming out a little bit. Try and keep it like your elbow touching your body as you go. Ready? And toss it. 1, 2, snap. Yos it. 1, 2, snap. Look up. 1, 2, snap. Wow, same thing. Keep your elbow in. So your elbow touches your body as you go. And Yodul. 1, 2, snap. That was it. Up, 1, 2, snap, and Yule, 1, 2, snap. All right, and relax. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 more punches. The only thing now that we're gonna think about is most everyone's doing it. Sean and Kayla, it's a hard angle for me to see, but just think about your fist being in line with your patch. Miles, that's something that we've worked on before, but you want it to be here. Good morning, I think that's Madison. And she left, okay? Let's see if she comes back. Good morning, Sarah. All right, ready? So we'll take this arm, bring it out, and Sean and Kayla put it in line with your patch to start. So just come here and bring it out. Now we'll go fast. Ready? Hana! Dual. And even when you go, just bend this one a little bit before you start the punch. And set. Net. Dasa. Yosef. Look up. Dual. Up. Yule. And shake it out. All right, how are we doing on time? Okay, great. Now we're gonna move on to our high block. Everyone just stretch your arms real fast. I know my arms are getting sore, so I wanna make sure we're loosening up the whole time. Now for high block, the hardest thing to start is the way we set our hands. So we'll block with this hand first. This one is by our belts. And you're actually not touching your body for like the more advanced belts. You're like a swipe away from your body. And the other one is on top, same idea, about a swipe away from the body. Tia elbow in there. So your whole body just about should be covered by your arms. And Miles, that looks really good. Just make sure this one's palm up. So your palms are palm to palm like you're clapping, but with fists. Ready? So this is the same idea as the low block. Like low block, we were riding the arm. this we're gonna ride the arm, but a little differently. So it's here, my palms stay palm to palm, then I should make an X around my patch. Ready? So we'll go 1 and back, and you wanna keep this elbow in, because this is gonna pull back. You don't wanna come out like that, that's wasted motion. Ready? So everyone go 1 and back, 2 and back, and kid, you still wanna make an X with your wrist. So if you go past and there's no X, that means you went too far. Ready? And set. And net. Nice. That's it. Das it. You should just follow with me. You're doing a great job. And yo sit. Yo go. And back. Okay, great. So now we're going to go 1, and then here, 2. We're going to snap up. Ready? So we'll go 1 and 2. Snap and flip. Ready? And back. Set your hands. And yes. 1, 2. Nice, Sean. That was really good. Ready? And 1, 2. Matt, are you joining our seminar? Ready? And go 1, 2. All right, Maddie, we're working on high block right now. Great job following along. We're going to go into a lot of details, okay? Good luck. Ready? And go 1 and 2. And set your hands. Maddie, when you do it, we're only going to go to this X part right now. That's like our first spot. And then we're going to pull. Ready? 2. And 1, 2. Nice. And shake it out. Great. So again, the big focus is that when I say shake it out, it doesn't mean spin in circles. Still look at the camera, okay? We're going to focus on this hand that's coming in. So that's where everyone can do a high block like this. Most everyone, right? But the more advanced level is using both hands. So everyone set your hands this way. And Maddie, make sure your palms are facing each other like you're clapping like this. You had the right hand before, switch it back, Maddie. Great. And go 1 and 2. We didn't do the 1 part. We'll go 1 a couple times. Ready? Everyone go 1 and back. And 2 and back. And 3 and back. And 4, 5. All right, great. So now we're going to go 1, 2. Ready? And go 1, 2. And Lucian, just switch your hands. Ready? Go 1, 2. And Caleb, the one that's on bottom does the block. So go 1 and 2. Nice, that was better. Sean, are you yawning? Are you tired? Okay, ready? And go 1. No tired in Taekwondo. 2. Even though there's 3 of you in the screen, I can still see that. Ready? And Maddie, think about driving this hand straight to your side, okay? Ready? And go 1, 2. And 1, 2. All right, so did we do both sides with that? Yes, right? Okay, so now we're going to think about our distances and our placement of the block. So I don't want it to be totally flat, because then it's, if you've ever seen a flat roof with snow, it caves in, right? You want it to be a little bit of an angle so that you have a little bit more strength. It should be about a 45-degree angle. Well, not about, it should be exactly a 45-degree angle with your wrist in the middle of your forehead in line with your center. 1 fist away is your wrist from the middle of your forehead. So everyone try that out. So same idea as the low block. Miles, is your finger okay? Okay.
Yeah, filing this.
Okay, you don't want to like cut your hand with a tight fist. Ready? So everyone go set your hands. And we'll go 1, 2. And use this hand to check. Is my fist, put the fist there, wrist away from the forehead. I have a tendency to go further out, so I'm working on bringing it a little bit closer. Ready? And set. And go. 1, 2, snap. And check. And Maddie, when you do this, you're doing a really good block. You're bringing your hand only to here. Drive this one all the way behind you, so it's at your side. Ready? And which hand? We're doing this hand. Ready? And set. 1, 2, pop. We're doing the other hand. That was my fault. We're here. Ready? And set it. 1, 2, snap. And check the one on bottom block. So the hand closest to this side is going to be on the bottom. And this one's there. Miles, give it a little bit more of an angle. So a little bit more out here, a little bit here. You want it to be there. Yes. Ready? And set it. And now we'll go a little bit faster. Ready? And hana. And Maddie, make sure the one on bottom block. So set it again. And this one, shake it out for me, Maddie. This one. That's the one that does the block. Ready? And Taylor, do get elbow in a little bit more. I can't really see. Yeah, there. And hana. Nice. And drive the one to the side. Check the distance and set it. Which that was it. Nice job with the distance. And dual. And check it. And back. And set. And back. And something else that I'm working on, distance looks good, is relaxing my shoulders. When I do it, my shoulders tense up, not that much, but a little bit. So try and keep it relaxed. Same idea, relax, then snap. So ready? Set your hands and relax. Hana. Set it and relax. Dual. Set it and relax. Set. And think about your shoulders and back. And net. Nice, Maddie, that was your best one. And toss it. Miles, that one was really good. And relax. Other side. We didn't do this side except for that one. Ready? And hana. And back. So still think you're driving your elbow in, making that X before you go. Ready? And dual. 1, 2, snap. And back. Set. 1, 2, snap. And back. Net. 1, 2, snap. And back. And my palm to palm. So this palm's facing up. And net. 1, 2, snap. Now that was good. Bring it to the side. Bring it all the way to the side. Even more there. Ready? Now all at the same time. And net. And back. Toss it. And shake it out. Okay. Okay. We're gonna move on to. We're gonna review those 3 blocks a little bit faster. So from wherever we're at, raise your hand. Tell me if you know the timing of your the blocks. Tia Laduca.
It's 1, 2, pop.
1, 2, pop. So we're not even going to horse stance yet. We're gonna start our low blocks from Junbi. We're gonna go 1, 2, snap. Then 1, 2, snap. All right, so when I count, we're gonna alternate each side, but I'm gonna say it and I want you to think it. 1, 2, snap. Ready, Junbi? We're gonna go with this hand first. Ready? So hana, 1, 2, snap. And dual, 1, 2, snap. And now the one at the side, chambers, and set, 1, 2, snap. And the one at the side comes to the shoulder, and net, 1, 2, snap. And toss it, this one, Maddie, 1, 2, snap. And Yosef, 1, 2, snap. Look up, 1, 2, snap. And Yodul, 1, 2, snap. Up, 1, 2, snap. And well, the Reardon family, you guys all went at the same time. That was really cool. And Yodul, 1, 2, snap. And Miles, make sure it's in front of the leg. And now raise it up. Middle punch. This is relaxed. This strike, a punch is a strike. It is just pop. So when I count, there, right to it. Ready? And this one's out. And Maddie, bend your arm a little bit when you're setting it. Ready? And hana, step. Dual, step. Set. And pull the other one tight. Net. Toss it. Keep the elbow in, Yosef. And Kayla, keep the hand to the side. Look up. Yodul. And now we're going to go high block. So chamber your hands. That's going to be a 1, 2. So actually bring it out. We'll do the 1, 2 pop. Ready? And hana. 1, 2 pop. And dual. 1, 2 pop. And set. 1, 2 pop. Now a great block. Thinking about that other hand. And net. 1, 2 pop. And toss it. 1, 2 pop. Yosef, 1, 2 pop. Look up. 1, 2 pop. And Yodul, 1, 2 pop. And shake it out. Any questions so far? Thumbs up if we don't have any questions. All right, great. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to our out to in block. So our low block and our high block are very similar. We're covering, then we're striking. Side block, depending on the time we might get to today, my guess would be probably not, but maybe. Side block is very similar, it's a little bit different. Out to in block and middle punch are very similar. The only difference is where the hand is. So the setting hand is exactly the same. So for this, we're gonna take this arm, bring it out, and relax it. Everyone can see it's not straight, it's bent a little bit, and my fist isn't totally down, it's at a little bit of an angle. It just separates, in my mind personally, a punch from a set. So we're here, this hand raised it should be about 90 degrees, and yeah, Tia, do go a little bit further away from you. There, that's 90, and then it's in line with your ear. So if you can, I don't know if everyone can see me and yourself, but I was just training using the camera before, and it was really easy to see myself. So Maddie, I would stand up for this one. I know it's early in the morning for you, okay? But it's palm away by our ear. So for this, we're actually only gonna do this hand for now. So everyone can take the other one down. And you want your hip and shoulder to move together. So everyone go 1 and back. So I'm turning my hip as I go. Ready? 2 and back. So Miles, that time your hip went first. You want everything to move together, like you're moving your whole body. 3. It's not going to be this distinct as you do it, but it's going to be very close. Ready? And 4 and 5 and 6. Okay. Now we're going to slowly add in the other one, just like the punch. Like I'm coming up like this with the punch. Here I'm coming in like that. So everyone, we're going to go to here. 1, 2, and back. 1, 2. So on the 1, my hip is moving together. On the 2, my arm snaps in. So 1, everything moves. 2, my arm snaps into place. Ready? And see, as you can make sure you're inside 90 right now, make sure it's out 90. You should feel like you're reaching out and grabbing something. Ready? And Taylor, just follow with me. Ready? I know it's a lot of detail. You're doing a great job. Ready? And 1, 2. And yeah, Maddie, your number 1 focus is that opposite hand coming to the side. Ready? And 1, 2. Nice, that was better. And 1, 2. Miles, that was good. Now let me see. Yes, there. And 1, 2. And shake it out. Other side, we're only going to go 1 hand. Ready? Just get the hip and the shoulder to move together. Ready? Go 1. And actually, don't even flip your wrist. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, do we feel that motion? Thumbs up if we feel the hip and shoulder moving together. Great. So now, are you still sitting, Maddie? Are you still in your chair? Okay. I will move the chair out of the way so it's not a temptation, okay? So let's set it out. Lucian, let me see. Okay, ready? This one's out, relax. This one's out by the ear. And we'll go 1, 2. And back. Ready? And 1, 2. Nice. And 1, 2. Very good, Miss Rooney. That was the best one yet. 1, 2. And net. 1, 2. And Dawson. 1, 2. And Miles, think about where that thumb goes on the fist. And shake it out. Okay, so now it's time to talk about where our block actually ends. So if everyone can see, my fist, the top of my fist is in line with the top of my shoulder. My arm is at 90 degrees. I'm about 1 fist away from my body. For some of us, I got yelled at by someone. Our dimensions are a little bit different. I don't know, Mrs. LaDuca and Mr. Rainey, if you remember, but Master G gave me a little bit of trouble. It's a little bit different for everyone. So it should be 90 degrees or maybe a little bit further, fist with the shoulder. So ready? We're gonna set. Right now, only think about fist in line with the shoulder. So we set high, block middle. Ready? And we'll go 1 count, but think of, we're gonna hold it at the end. Ready? Hana. And think, is your fist in line with your shoulder? and back. Dual. And back. Set. And back. And Tia, do good. Let your body turn to 45 when you do it. And net. Nice. Doss it. That was good. A little bit lower. And use it. So yeah, that was better. And Lucian, you spin in circles. Follow with me here. And look up. And back. So Miles, you see everyone you do. So Miles, I want you to lower it so your fist is in line with your shoulder there. And shake it out. Other side. Ready? And how are we doing on time? Oh boy, ready? And come on. And back. Dual. And back. Set. And back. And Miles a little bit lower, so palm away and then snap. And net. And back. And toss it. All right, and shake it out. What was the next thing I wanted us to think about? Oh, yes, I remember. So out swim block, there's like 2 dimensions. Every block, there's really 2 dimensions. It's where it is and like the angle of it. So out swim block, it's with the fist, and we want it to be in line with our center line. So that's what I said to Tia Laduca before. She was kind of going here. You want to move your body with it. So your body should end up at an angle from where you are. So everyone just try that. No hands, just go like this. And back. Angle like this. At a little less angle, you want it to be not all the way to the side, but right in the middle. Ready? And go 1. And 2. And Miles a little bit less angle. And 3. There, that was good. And relax. Okay, so now when you do it, your fist is going to be in line with your nose, but your body's off the side a little bit. Ready? So set our hands. Oh, cute little puppy. And hana. Doing downward dog. And dual. And set. Miles, that's really good. A little bit lower. And net. Maddie, that was your best one so far, even a touch lower. And net. And toss it. A couple more. Yo sit. They'll go. And yo dual. So Miles, we'll do 2 more. Make sure you turn this one down as you set. So it's 1, 2. Ready? And hana. 1, 2. Yes. And dual. 1, 2. Okay. So I think that was a good level of detail for that. Is that making sense so far? Great. So now I think we drifted a little bit away from the push and the pull. So we're gonna do out swim block. Only 5 more each side. Wow. Okay. 40 minutes on just 4 blocks. 3 blocks and a punch. Focus on pushing and pulling. Pushing and pulling. So just both hands. Ready? Put everything together. And hana. Dual. And set. So Miles set first and go. And net, push and pull. And really think about the other hand. Sean, that was really good. And net. Okay, that was good. Relax as you set. Okay, so relax and net. That was it. And toss it. Maddie, that one was really good. Reach up a little bit more as you set. And net. Toss it. And Yosi. And bar yep. Vignette. All right. Let's relax for a little bit. Okay. Any questions? So I think we're going to run for about 9 more minutes. Sean, yes, you have a question? All right. I can't totally hear you. Let me make sure you're not on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so for setting for the out to in block, do you set with your bent arm or like the punch like this? Like this is.
It's just like a punch. So your knuckles are facing out, but your arm is bent a little bit. Does that answer your question? So here. So just do a punch on, and then bend your arm a little bit. and then raise the other one. That's exactly how you said it. Okay? Thumbs up, does that answer your question? Okay. Great. So I think the best use of our remaining time is to think about it in our stances. So can everyone still hear me well from back here? Great. So I'm going to go into my front stance, and now we're going to add a little bit of hip motion. So I'm not in my stance driving this way unless I'm doing a reverse technique. Then I go to here. Reverse technique is going to be like part 3 of this series. So I'm just going to here. So everyone go into your front stance, turn completely sideways, and then drive the hip in. And Tia Laduca, you're a little too squared, a little bit less. Drive the hip in. There, and everyone can see I'm kind of relaxing my front leg and then driving. Relax and drive it. It's both my hips coming forward. There. So everyone's on your own, do 10 of that. Make sure that my body is still angled 45 degrees. Ready? And come on. Dual. So can I actually correct myself a little bit? It's hips forward and in. So forward and in. Ready? And set, forward and in. And net, forward and in. That's it, forward and in. Actually, we can do 5 more on our own. Ready, go. 1. This is really, really good. And let's switch our feet. Ready? And I'll actually count this time. And Pana. This side is a little bit harder for me. Dual. Set. Net. That's it. And let's shake it out. Okay. So now we're going to add our low block in. We're not going to step at all. We're just going to set our hands and drive in and forward. Ready? So we'll go this side, 5 this side. Still think on top of everything, Miles, just which leg's in front for you, Miles?
I think it's my,
Everyone, this leg in front, and this hand set. So still think about the push and the pull. Now add the hip at the same time. So everything happens together. Ready? And Pana. And Kayla, just switch your hands and feet. And still have a good stance. And dual. And Maddie, I think you should switch your hands. Yeah, there. And set. And back. Net. Lucia, you still follow along with me, hanging in there. And Dasa. Yosef. Look up. Yodul. And let's switch our hands and feet. Ready? And set it. Hana. And Miles, I can't see, but I think you should bend your front knee more. It looks like that. And dual. Nice. Set. So Caleb, bring the other arm more in front of you. And net. That's it. Yo sit. Taylor Duca, that was it. Look up. Yo dual. And shake it out. Okay. So now I think we're going to add the step into it. So we're just going to, I think we're only going to cover maybe this part of low block and high block. We'll save the rest for the next time. And it's all the same idea when you step into it. So I'm going to step. Thumbs up if you can still hear me back here. Okay. So this way you can see my feet. I'm going to step with the ball of my foot and drive my hip in. So let's actually do that, and I think that'll be the rest of what we do. Ready? So we'll step forward, Hana, and back, and dual, and back, and set, and back, and net, and back, and let's go the other way. I'm going to come up here so I can see everyone a little better, and Hana. And back. Miles, that was it. Dual. And back. And still try to push the hip forward. Set. Back. And net. Back. And toss it. All right. And let's switch sides. So now I'm going to go left leg, or I guess that would be everyone's, whatever is mirrored from me. So I think that is everyone's left hand. I'm going to go right. So everyone go left. Ready? And now I think Taylor, you can switch your hands. Yes. Now I'm going to step forward and add the low block. Ready? Come on. And back. And smile. Feet together to start. And step forward, dual. And back. And set. 1, 2, pop. And trying, the two things to think about, that was really good, is the push and the pull, and the timing 1, 2, pop as you step. So it's really push and pull, 1, 2, pop, drive the hand. Here we go. And dual. 1, 2, pop, push and pull, drive the hand. And back. And dual. 1, 2, pop, drive the hand. Nice. And back. And set. 1, 2, pop, drive the hip. And back. And other way. Ready? And put on. 1, 2, pop. And back. And dual. 1, 2, pop. Push and pull. Nice, Sean. That was good. Pull a little bit more. So it should be all the way back to the side. And set. And back. And now this time, really thinking about driving the hip into it. And net. And borrow to yep. Yep. Okay. Any questions from me so far? Or I guess anything else? Okay. So I'm gonna take everyone off mute. That's on it. Unmute. Taylor Duke, I don't think I can unmute you.
Yes, sir.
I'm unmuted now.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So what take away phrase.
I can't hear
What?
you. I can't hear you.
Just you heard what I said? Okay.
No.
Can tell me what some takeaways from
Huh?
So can you-
No, come closer. Closer.
You're glitching.
I'm glitching. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. Finish. I'm just gonna kind of tell everyone. It's number 2 is the way you set your hand. I have that, and then from our left, or our head, or here.
Huh?
Thumbs down if you still can't hear me.
I can hear you, but it only lasts for a few seconds.
So I actually am going to mute everyone again.
I can't hear you. Yeah, it sounds really weird.
I think that's background noise. Okay, everyone. All right, everyone should be muted now except for me. So some takeaways are going to be. No, someone is not muted. Maddie, now you're muted. Okay, great. Some takeaways: 2 hand push and pull, distance from wherever you're at, as well as a little bit with the stance, driving the hip like that. Okay. Taekwondo homework is to practice one or all. I mean, best case, all of the blocks. Worst case, one of them, 10 times each side every day. I think a little bit, and I say this a lot, a little bit every day equals a lot instead of a lot of it only once in a while. Thumbs up if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. All right, ready? Everyone try. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
How did you get off mute, Miles? I definitely muted you. Okay. And class.
Unmute yourself.
And double high fives. I'm going to stick around for 5 or so minutes, maybe 10, if anyone has any questions.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.